Happy Easter.
Merry Eastermas, Mike.
Eastermas.
Merry Eastermas. Maybe they'll get the part about me being in a Playboy magazine later.
Or maybe they won't. We should just leave it at that. Now they'll start searching for Playboy magazines branded.
Well, don't tell them my name. Now they know.
Oh, we've already told them your name was Brandon Dupuis.
No, stop.
Let me tell you about this guy.
I'll tell you about this fucker right here.
Yeah.
Doxing me.
Yeah,
Putting my
you're from
information
Texas. You live at...
Oh, half the podcast gonna get cut out. Okay, so happy Easter.
Yeah, you like our decor?
I do, but mainly because I helped pick it out.
I helped pick it out too.
Yeah, we got what's his name? I can't remember now.
Randy.
We got Randy and his little chicks, his little peeps.
Randy digs chicks.
Yep, Randy digs chicks. He still got one hatching and some football eggs because we're manly men who had to buy sports eggs.
Randy's like, hey, yo, what's up, peeps?
Yeah, what's up, peeps? So, yeah, got our little setup. Some Jolly Rancher jelly bean things.
Those are for me.
Yep, those are for...
The rabbit's for you.
Yep, I'll eat the rabbit.
You gonna bite the ears off?
Oh, yeah, sure. I might as well dig into my basket here and eat him, or begin to eat him. That's what Easter's all about, right? Just eating chocolate rabbits?
Sure, why not?
Yeah.
Is it wrapped in plastic? Or... Oh, it's the tinfoil kind.
Yeah, it's the tinfoil rabbit. Well, while I open this rabbit...
We probably got some good ASMR action going on.
If you've seen our previous eating videos, there may be more to come.
Is it solid? Oh, yeah, because it's Reese's.
Reese's. There we go. A little good choice.
You approve?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so he approves of Reese's peanut butter rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
I think Reese's and Tesla should sponsor us.
I think so, too. I think they should actually do a combo product. Like, maybe an accessory for the Tesla that specifically holds my Reese's.
I was thinking the opposite, of Reese's peanut butter Tesla that you can buy and eat.
Yeah, that would work, too.
Probably more cost effective.
Yeah, that would work, too. Yeah, this is actually pretty good.
So you know the origins of Easter?
I know why the church celebrates Easter, or that point.
Why do they celebrate Easter, Brandon?
Well, Easter is supposed to be the day that Christ rose from the dead. They have Good Friday before Easter, which is the day that he died, and then the 3 days later in Easter when he rose again, after he was killed by the Romans.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah. I went to Sunday school. and yeah, so I know that that's why the Christians celebrate Easter.
There is, no matter how you get around it,
Good enough.
or want to get around it, but there is always going to be this interplay and, dare I say, a marriage between Christianity and paganism.
Yeah.
So Easter...
Learn that on Christmas.
Easter is not even a Christian thing.
Mm-hmm.
Easter is actually a pagan thing named after the goddess of fertility. Is like named Easter or something like that. And the rabbit that you're eating represents that fertility, and that's why there's an Easter bunny.
Well, that makes sense, right? Because, mate like rabbits.
Yeah, buck like funnies.
Yeah, right, exactly. Yeah. No, that makes sense. So the rabbit is the god of fertility, huh? Or that representation?
The representation, yes. Because they're very fertile creatures.
Makes my chocolate so much more yummy.
and spring is about renewal and, that type of thing. And so that's how it came to pass.
Mm-hmm.
And Christians did not acknowledge that, right? But the timing is pretty okay. And so they just decided we're going to make Easter a Christian thing.
Right. That's what we do. We just well, I don't like that you guys celebrate that holiday, so we're going to take it from you use the clout that it created and make it our own holiday.
It works.
Yeah, yeah,
It works for Christmas, works for Easter. The question I have is, how did baby Gen Z celebrate Easter?
I'm sure it's kind of dependent on the household you grew up in. When we were younger, we were, very like church going. So part of our Easter was spent at church, where, we went and like they had the Easter Sunday service. It was always our biggest service. I think because
even the pagans go to that service.
Right, exactly. And we typically, I think our church at the time was pretty small, but I think on Easter Sunday, we typically actually did do 2 services because of the amount of people that would show up. I know a lot of bigger churches already do 2 services on just their normal Sunday.
Right.
But we typically didn't need to. But for Easter Sunday, we did. And then sometimes the church would do like Easter picnics afterwards, right? Lunch, everybody would go to like a park or whatever.
Because everybody like dress up and like...
Oh, everybody puts on their Sunday best, right? Yeah.
It's like
actual Sunday best.
Yeah, it's a different Sunday best for Easter than it is for the other Sundays.
Yeah, exactly. It's more, more bright, colorful, the spring colors, like all of that good stuff. And I grew up in Florida, so like, it was already 90 degrees, 80 degrees by the time Easter rolled around. So, yeah, so that's what we did. I think most people, even in Gen Z, could probably still relate to some sort of, we don't normally go to church, but on Easter Sunday we go to church. And then we did still do, like, my mom always gave us Easter baskets every year. And we always had some sort of like bunny or, something along those lines, and candy and all of that good stuff.
Did you have basketball eggs and soccer ball eggs?
No, they were typically just normal eggs. I don't remember a lot of egg hunting growing up, like that, us doing that. I know we always got baskets for sure. I don't remember a lot of like the egg hunting and like, let's go, all the eggs are hidden. I remember maybe a couple of times we did that, but that wasn't like an every year type of thing. I don't know if the rest of Gen Z can relate to doing like egg hunts. I feel like Easter is kind of one of those things where like there's some things in common, but it's very like family specific.
Did you have like a specific Easter dinner?
No, not that I can remember. And that might be wrong. Mom, feel free to correct me, but I
feel free to say he's a dirty liar.
Right, but that might be wrong, but I don't remember any sort of specific like meals for Easter or anything like that. I have heard there's some people's like families that do like, instead of candy and in the eggs, you find money, which is insane. That must be like what the rich families do, or maybe that's what your family did.
No, our family did not do that. So our family is like the night before Easter, like Saturday night, we'd all gather around and paint the Easter eggs together. And
I know some people did that.
And then the parents would hide them the next morning.
Okay. So you would hide the painted ones that you did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So I don't remember really any egg painting for us. We kind of just did the pre-bought, eggs or whatever. And if there was any hiding, it was just those. It wasn't like any.
You missed out on the egg painting.
Yeah, I don't remember doing a lot of egg painting.
POS is the name of the company that makes the egg dye. We're gonna have like next year, no matter where you are,
we're gonna do egg painting.
We're gonna have to like do a good old fashioned egg painting and Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
All right. We'll even like rent some children or something, so make it look like it's from them.
Some children. Interesting choice of words.
So, because I think you missed out.
Yeah, I don't remember doing a lot of egg painting, or Easter egg hunts. But like I said, it could just be one of those things that I'm forgetting. I think most of Gen Z still did that kind of stuff, like egg painting and Easter egg hunts and all of that fun stuff. And I think almost everybody had some sort of interaction with church at some point during Easter.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of when everybody's like, shit, we haven't gone all year. I guess we should go.
So we had this one year. Here's a story time with Mike.
Story time with Mike.
There's this one year. So the stores in the neighborhood. I grew up in like small town Long Beach, Mississippi.
Okay.
Right. And so there's like this department store called TG&Y, and it was right next to it was the Piggly Wiggly grocery store.
I
Right.
know what Piggly Wiggly is.
Right.
Yeah.
So they actually got like this mound of hay that they brought out into the parking lot
Mhm.
up against the store, and they took those plastic eggs and that kind of stuff and hid it in the hay. And plastic eggs had like different prizes. Some would actually have money. So when you're talking about getting money, it's like in the store, but some of it's like candy or different prizes, coupons, and that kind of junk.
Right.
Like coupons, son of a,
Yeah.
So we used to do that as a kid.
Okay.
And that was fun. And we had this one year where we did that, and we found a diamond ring, except it was not in an egg.
Look at what we found.
Yeah. And so we gave it to my mom, and she's like looking at it. She goes, I think this is real.
Yeah.
And so she had it checked out and it's real. And then she put an ad in the paper because that's all we had back then.
Right.
And freaking somebody claimed it. I'm like, we could have had a free diamond ring.
Do you think it was theirs?
I think so. Because they
Did you match the size? Oh, they described it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So my parents were pretty good about that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, we lost a diamond ring. Okay, here you go.
Yeah.
There's like 17 cars all out there.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is actually a time period where you can actually put the ad in and leave your phone number, and only that person is going to call you.
Yeah, you're not going to get a billion other calls from a million other people. Yeah.
But so I kind of, in a way, through that story, described what we did
Okay.
my age for Easter. And
Do you guys do church or anything like that for Easter?
sometimes, not every year.
Okay.
We did the church thing a little late because with the military family, we moved a lot.
Right.
And so we didn't always have a church home.
Right.
And then we got to a certain age. My mom was like, okay, you're old enough to decide for yourself. You don't have to go if you don't want to. And we're like,
Like, okay, yes, man.
But as an adult, there's different ways of having fun with Easter.
Mm-hmm.
And I recommend every single one of you do this, all right? Find a church,
Okay.
all right? And find that church that does the Easter egg hunt for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And the night before that Easter egg hunt, you need to color some raw eggs.
Oh, God.
And then just hide them around the church. And then the church is going to hide the hard-boiled eggs, and kids are going to find a whole bunch of eggs.
Where do these eggs come from? Why are these so heavy?
And so they're not going to know which ones are hard-boiled and which ones are raw.
Oh, so they go to open them?
Yes. And that's the fun part for the adults.
Oh, my goodness.
So that's a good time. I recommend everybody do that. And if you could be like across the street from the church at the Easter egg hunt, just like sit on the hood of your car, pop open a beer and watch.
Yeah, add the beer in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, speaking of things you should do, you should like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of our stuff. Or if you don't, you should comment that you don't.
Yeah, actually, I wonder if we should like next year when we color eggs, we just won't cook them and we'll put them out for the church and we'll record that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we will. Well, I was actually thinking, I was like, I think my kid's first Easter, that's exactly what we're going to do for that. We're going to put out solid eggs.
Just don't tell the wife in advance.
Well, it might be a little late.
Well, she'll forget by then.
No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's really funny. That's such a good idea. Oh, man. I thought you were going to say, like, hide extra eggs with, like, money or whatever, and everybody will be real confused when kids are finding money in their eggs.
So there's an Asian thing of having painted eggs shells, but no egg in it.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And so what they would do is they'd take a needle and they poke a hole in each side of the egg and just kind of blow it out.
Yeah.
That's another thing that you can do if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's very fragile, so it's gonna be.
Yeah, my grandfather used to, like, we did do that with him, and we he would decorate them with like Native American like symbols and all that stuff too. but same thing. Like
Little annual cultural appropriation.
yeah. Well, he was actually Native American,
Oh, okay.
so yeah,
So he's allowed.
yeah,
He's got permission.
yeah. He got permission. Yeah.
Do you have a casino?
No.
Too bad.
Nope.
Did you get casino money? I thought all of them were not supposed to get casino money.
No casino money.
That you're going to get us blocked.
No,
On your
it
face.
just he did some things later in life that were not great. So, but no casino money.
Okay.
Yeah. I was trying to avoid talking about him too much, but I guess I brought him up. So
Yeah, you
it's
did.
my own fault.
Yeah. Shame on you.
Yeah.
What are your plans for your future children for Easter?
Well, I like the raw egg idea.
You really?
I think that's definitely one year I'm gonna like throw them up. I'm not gonna do it at first, right? I gotta kind of like let them build on like getting used to going and hunting for eggs, and then then I'll throw the raw eggs in one year. I don't know. It's actually something my wife and I like haven't really talked about. We've kind of talked about some of the other holidays, but not Easter. So I don't actually know. I think it would be fun to do like what my mom did, like give the Easter baskets and like that kind of stuff. And I think it would be fun to do like egg painting and all that with them. And like the Easter egg hunts. I don't know if the church thing will be involved or not. If we do go to church, it'd probably be at a church that I don't understand what they're saying. Since, it'll be in Spanish, but
No, if you don't get to understand, then she doesn't get to. Just go to a Cambodian church.
yeah, just pick a, random language. Yeah. But yeah, I don't exactly know. I mean, like I said, I think the egg painting and hunting and the baskets and stuff sounds like fun.
Just getting.
I don't know if I'll mention the fertility part in all of that aspect, but
just get into your Sunday pastels, find your local mosque, and tell them you're there for the Easter service.
Yeah. Find my local Buddhist temple, and I'm here for Easter. You guys do that here, right? Yeah. Yeah, I think it would be fun to do all that kind of stuff. I think the egg painting would be fun.
Are you gonna have a child plan so there's a distance between children, or are you just gonna crapshoot it?
What do you mean? Like
some people will say we're gonna have, once we've been married X number of years, we're gonna have our first, and then we're going to wait 3 years, then we'll have the second.
Yeah. So we kind of have a plan. So we did decide on like when we are like going to. I won't say we like plan to have the kid. Just we'll stop trying to not have a kid. If that makes any sort of sense. So yeah, I mean, we have that roughly planned out, and then I mean, our minimum is like around a year between kids, but there's no like it has to be this age range. And then we want 3, so after 3, that'll be the end of that. We'll go back to making sure we don't have any more.
All right. So here's what you got to plan for Easter when you have multi-children, right? Mm-hmm. You're going to have the first one, and everything's going to be fine. They're young and dumb, and you're just going to throw an egg in the grass, and they're going to find it. And, look how excited they found something in plain sight.
Yeah.
Right. Then they're going to get a little bit older, and you're going to make it, make them really work for it.
Right.
But then you're going to have that little one that's not going to be able to work for it, and you're just going to throw that crap in the lawn. Then your older one's just going to go to those ones first. Mm-hmm. And then your little one's going to be like, I got nothing. And so you have to yell at your first one.
Right.
And then you're going to have 2 kids crying, and you're going to look at your wife's like, why do we have these? Why do we even do Easter?
All right. Yep. Where are you going with
this? And then by the time you have your third, they're just both going to bully that little one for every holiday.
Uh-huh.
All right. So just prepare. You're really going to like
that.
Yeah, you're really going to like the first holidays with that first child, but when that second one comes along, it's just conflict central.
No more eggs. Everyone's getting an egg.
The only eggs are inside your mother, and they're staying there.
God. You're all just getting one normal egg.
Happy Easter. Here's your omelet.
Yeah.
So I don't think I have much else to talk about for Easter.
No, I mean, yeah, I don't Easter's kind of one of those holidays. I feel like it just kind of comes up and we're like, oh shit, Easter, and then it just kind of passes
it's kind
by.
of a weird time because it's like it changes. Like Easter, it was like March 31st this year, and then next year it's like April 20th,
Right.
because it's all based on the lunar calendar, right?
Right.
Which is not pagan at all. It's the only holiday that Christians acknowledge based on a lunar calendar,
Yeah.
which the pagans use.
Yeah.
Freaking weird. So it just bounces all over the place. Every year you're trying to figure out when Easter is, and
Yeah, it comes up really randomly, and then there's a lot of like company differences between who gets Good Friday and who doesn't. It's all company based, so that makes it kind of strange too. Yeah, she's not the set day like a lot of their holidays.
I find like in the South, Good Friday is widely recognized, and then they come up to the Northwest, and everybody's like, "What's Good Friday?"
Yeah, I my last company that I worked for did Good Fridays, and that was nice to have. And the company I work for now, I don't believe technically does. I guess I should look, but I don't think they do. The new company that I'm with now basically does like the bare minimum for holidays. So,
like in Seattle, they were celebrating Mardi Gras, but they didn't know what Good Friday was. Like, how do you not know Good Friday?
You know what Mardi Gras is?
There's no Mardi Gras in the North. Mardi Gras is a South thing.
It very much is.
It's like Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. But they don't know what Good Friday is.
Yeah. I mean, Long Beach, Mississippi, Mardi Gras is a holiday. I had the Mardi Gras off. Go to the parades and that kind of thing.
Yeah. I definitely remember Mardi Gras. That was a lot of fun. When we get the chance to do it. My mom was sending me pictures from the Mardi Gras this year, and I forgot it was a thing. I'm like, oh shit, Mardi Gras.
God, on the football team, we'd have like the Mardi Gras parade, and the football team would have our own float. We'd get the hard candies, and we would just chuck them at people as hard as we possibly could. Saw my sister on the sidewalk, and I was like, "Hey guys, that's my sister!" And
everybody peg them with hard candy.
Pelted her. She's like, "Hey." It's all right. She earned it. She deserved every piece of candy she got.
Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I don't have anything else. Do you?
I don't, but I'm curious as what you guys
what'd you guys do
do or didn't do for Easter.
And do you like my ears?
Do you like his ears? His little pagan Playboy ears.
I need validation.
He needs to be validated.
All right,
He's not getting it from me.
All right, guys. Well, enjoy your Easters, or hope you enjoyed your Easters whenever you see this. And thank you guys for watching.
Peace be the journey.